So this is the A to Z of coaching, and A is for accountability. What is accountability? It's where I hold you accountable for delivering the things you said you were going to deliver after our last coaching session. Do you know the easiest person to let down is yourself, and that's why I will hold you accountable. B is for B-E, being. Who do you have to be in order to do the things that you have to do in order to have the things that you want? C is for communication. How important is communication in your business, and how well do you communicate with your staff and your team? D is for DISC. This is the profiling system that we use to figure out what your behavior is, what your team's behavior is, and the new recruits that we bring into your business to make sure that everybody can communicate really well on the journey to achieving your goals. E is for emotional intelligence. We all need plenty of that, don't we? How often do you meet somebody and are able to understand how they're feeling, how they represent themselves? How are you feeling? How does that relationship work? And do you have enough emotional intelligence to work with somebody on a day-to-day basis and get along? F is for the 5 ways. It's a formula that we use at the top, number 1, to figure out how many leads you need to generate in order for number 5 to tell you how much profit you're going to make, and is a fundamental part of the coaching process. G is for goals. Important that you have goals, personal goals and business goals, and that we know how you're going to get there. We'll establish your goals right at the beginning of the coaching relationship. H is for the hierarchy of needs, or Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which talks about the 5 things that you need in your life in order to be comfortable, to be able to trust people, and to build relationships. Very important. I is for inspiration. That's my job, to inspire you during every coaching session to want to achieve more, do more, and to be better. J is for job satisfaction. How much do you enjoy what you do? How much more could you enjoy it if you were working with me? How much do your staff enjoy their job and get job satisfaction? K is for key objectives. Everybody's got to have an objective. We really like to measure those, KPIs or key objectives, probably both for K. Understanding where you're going in your business, what you're doing, how you're going to achieve it, and the same applies to the whole of your team. Now L is a really important one. L is all about limiting beliefs. What is it you tell yourself about yourself when you buy yourself? Because whatever that is going to be true. Are those limiting beliefs, are they preventing you from moving ahead? Are they preventing you from hiring that team, investing in that marketing program, or putting your business up for sale? Limiting beliefs, really important. M is for marketing. Now, what do you do in a recession? Do you turn down your marketing to save some money, or do you turn up your marketing while everybody else is turning down theirs so you can generate more business? M is for marketing. Don't turn your marketing down in a recession. N is for neuroscience. We use neuroscience a lot in the coaching process to understand what it is you're doing, why you're doing it, what your focus is, what your mindset is, how we get along together, and ultimately how you're going to use a little bit of that technical know-how, if you will, how I'm going to use that technical know-how to help you move forwards. O is for objectives. Do you go to work every day with a list of objectives to achieve that day? Do you have objectives to achieve for the week, the month, the year? If you don't, you should have. I'm going to help you to set objectives to help you move your business forwards on a day-to-day basis. So what does O stand for? In many cases, it stands for, oh no, here comes the action coach to remind me what I haven't been doing. P is for profitability. You'd be amazed by how many businesses run at break even or less because they don't know how to generate more profit. Part of my job is to help you generate more profit. Now, Q is for questions. You will have loads of questions for me, and I guarantee you I will have twice as many for you. Part of my job as the coach is to question everything in order to get to the answer that's going to move you and your business forwards. R is for revenue. Now, how important is revenue to you? Revenue is vanity, profit is sanity, but we will help you to drive your revenue, help you to reduce your costs, and therefore to make more profit. Critical that you think about revenue growth. So S is for 6 steps. Now 6 steps is the coaching process that we use to get you from here to where you want to be over a period of 2 or 3 years, get you from mastery to working as an investor in other people's businesses. It's a great journey. You'll love it. T is the one you use for your kids, or maybe your partner, or maybe your business partner, or maybe your team, where you tell them it's a time out. Time out. Let's stop and discuss that. U is next in the alphabet, and U stands for USP, or your unique selling point, your unique selling proposition. What makes you different? Coffee shop A from coffee shop B, hairdresser A from hairdresser B, or whatever your business is. How do you stand out in a day-to-day, head-to-head marketing competition with your nearest rivals? V is for values, the values that you, the business owner, bring to the business. Those that build the culture in your business are really important. If you are empathetic, understanding, and a good boss, your culture in the organization will follow that. If you are grumpy, grouchy, you turn up with a rotten head on a Monday morning, guess what? Your staff are going to follow suit. Values, critically important to your business. Now, W is a really interesting one. So W is for the wheel of life. And there are many parts to the wheels of life, of course. You've got to make sure that you've got a happy, healthy business, a happy, healthy home, a happy, healthy relationship, a happy, healthy body, a happy, healthy team in your organization. The wheel of life is crucial. So always look at all the components that are part of your life and ferret out the bits that are bad and work really well with the bits that are good. So X is for excellence. I know it begins with an E, not with an X, but excellence in everything that you do. So here's the quote. In a world where everything matters, everything matters. So what does Y stand for? Yin and yang. We're going to call that work-life balance. Now that's a terrible phrase. Many people will argue against it. My question to you is, do you spend enough time at home? Do you spend enough time with your family? Do you spend enough time watching your kids play football at the weekend, or whatever that might be? And do you spend too much time in your business? If you're working more than 50 hours a week in your business as a business owner, you shouldn't be. Yin yang, work-life balance. So what is Z for? Z is for Zen. That's peace and harmony. Feeling at peace with yourself, feeling at peace with the world, not walking to work every day and having a battle, but having a really tight organization that works smoothly, smoothly as a well-oiled machine. That is Zen for me in business.